Dash, welcome on in. Alright. It's not really where I want that to go, but oh, that's not the right link. Oops. Tekkz, welcome on in. Get that career mode stuff out of here. I don't need career mode. It's ultimate team time, man. I was doing some season pass objective stuff. So what level did I get up to? I should be higher than 6, I think. Don't I have something to claim? It's already claimed. Guess I don't auto claims, but I'll gain an extra 1,000 from that. I don't think I'll do the clubs ones. 112 will take forever. I might do some more of those. This took forever too, though. At least these you could AFK better. Well, not quite as high up in the season pass as I thought, but need to get to level 20. How's my day? I'm doing okay. A little bit tired, but that's kind of been how I've been lately. Just truth be told. Yeah, I think I'm okay. Back on this game, so I've got to be happy, right? I'm willingly playing this game when I don't need to. Play 5 game modes. There's no random SP hiding anywhere, is there? Nope. Yeah, that's not the team. Turning him into my dribbling specialist. Press Enforcer Bruiser. We'll probably give Tekkz to. Yeah, so we're gonna start this day off with something that I'm gonna turn into content as well. Was Tekkz with 2 Z's? I thought Tekkz was with 1 Z. Or Tekkz with 2 Ks, yeah, okay. I did it right. This is random, but what do you think press proven PS and what's my take on it? Favorite playstyle in the game? This is not my actual active team. My normal team is this one. It's not the normal formation though. I messed around last night. We are... Let's snap the screen. No, I normally play a 4-1-4-1 or 4-3-3-2, but anyway, my main players are press base, press base, press plus, press plus, Press base. The other midfielder will get press base eventually once I get Modric done for one of the Evos. There's nobody in the world who likes press more than me. It is the most important play style to me. I will take press over, except for like center backs, I will take press over anything. Over ticky, over incisive, over low driven, finesse, whatever. I am the press one. Hey Zinho, welcome on in, Monk. I hope you're doing well. I still have to find a way to get the chat on screen for everybody. I can't just do this. Does this work? YouTube and Twitch, now you can see each other. Now I gotta get everybody back in position. That's my fault. Back you go. There's two of us. You for the for press as well, Monk. Well, planning on starting today out with this. I mean, I guess I'm doing what Nick did. Oh, that is Nick's video. But mine's gonna be less reaction and more analysis is the idea. We'll see if it works, but it's the concept. I don't want to take too long for this, but I know people ask for my opinion on it. I had a certain clip in mind already that I wanted to... Is it this one? Yeah. Okay. Press an Enforcer. See an Trickster. That was what was tempting about Pogba, but I decided against it. Building a side with Ticky on everyone. I'm building a side with Press on everyone, I guess. Okay, well, we'll get... Again, I don't want to take too long doing this, but people asked for my opinion, so... Full screen. We do my little YouTube intro. Hello, everyone. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing something that I know a lot of you have asked for. We're going to do a little review and or analysis of the Anders vs. Tekkz game. I know this is like 2 weeks old by now, so people are over it. Welcome to my channel. I take a while on things. But I know some people asked for my opinions on it, so we'll give our thoughts. I know some people have done some like reacting to it. I'm not a reaction channel as per, so we're going to try to go a little bit more in depth, just give my thought. Part of it's going to be like reviewing EA, why is the game so bad? I'm going to try not to spend too much time on that because the pros have to do what they've got to do. And I'm always okay with that. I will always be okay with that. They deserve a better game to play because I wish, like every other esport, you're like, oh, I know all these names and I'm really excited about all these people. And like you get to see these matchups. And for FIFA, it's like, or FC, nobody has fun watching the FC Pro events. It's, you know, we could have a really fun esport. But anyway, I'm not going to try to complain too much here. And actually, we'll talk about that. But maybe for another video. No, we'll do that now. So my channel's been a little bit different recently, where I think I've been just kind of complaining about the game. They've had some patches that have really taken it just downhill. I know a lot of the interest in the game has kind of disappeared, and I felt that too. And just, I've also though gotten a little bit more competitive with my results, and I want to try to get away from that and get back to the channel being helpful. So I put out a lot of the tutorials that I know how to make, and they're all still true. And like I'm not hiding anything in any of the tutorials or keeping anything back, so it's all out there already. So you can go back and review like those tutorials, but for anything new, it's kind of hard at this point. So going forward, I definitely want to find some ways to still put out that kind of quality learning content, but I don't quite have like the tutorial mind for it because I'm like, I've already done that one. I can just kind of link you the past ones, you know? And there's a lot of stuff that's hard to generate clips for and all that. So going forward, I want to find a way to maybe like throughout the week. I don't know if we could do it for FUT Champs just because there's so many Champs games to play per weekend. But maybe the games during the week if we've got time. Like I play, because we're already like almost done with Rivals. So either I'm just, here, I'll show you the squad. Just like as an example for this week, I've already, just through testing and like playing on Thursday, I'm already 2/3 of the way done with Rivals for the week. It's only Monday. We've got till Thursday for that, right? So we could maybe like play a Rivals game. I'm currently thinking like as a benefit for being the live streams, like if you're attentively watching the whole 90 minutes of me playing, and you put like a timestamp in chat, so like, oh, review the 32nd minute, and you know, depending on how many chatters, I'll do like a max of 3. So even if like 8 of you say a different minute, we'll just do like a couple per match, but maybe we play and then we review like 3 minutes from that game, and then we go into the next game. And so it's a way for me to still keep playing and get my, because I've got to get the things done to get the rewards, right? I have to play the Rivals games, but we play a game and then I can do a little bit of helping, and then we play a game and I can do a little bit of helping. So that's maybe a, you know, consideration for the future. Let me know if you've got ideas like that. I think that could be a decent way to go about it. And then we just kind of upload the highlights of all of that to the YouTube channel, so everyone who's not in the live streams can still get that benefit, right? But for now, I'm trying to get back a little bit towards that helping side. We're going to take a look, like I say, the Anders versus Tekkz match. This is partially explaining what they're doing and just kind of like saying, oh, how high level this is, or, you know, how difficult this would be to recreate or anything like that. Let me get my other overlays off. You only really need the background screen. The auto's off, right? We don't need the production quality, which I've heard is pretty poor. I have looked at this a little bit already, and actually this is something we're going to talk about, because I'm seeing this a lot. There's a skill cancel, but then you get into stop, turn, stop, turn. This is something I've already put out a left stick video on. It is one of the most effective methods of dribbling in the game, where you just kind of, you're moving, oh, prevent, like, moving, complete stop, moving, complete stop. Whether that's turning around with the left stick, or I do it a lot with just tapping L1. Tapping L1 completely stops you. But yeah, we might not do this whole match. I know the end result of this, spoilers, I suppose, if you don't know this match already, is weird physical challenge there, which we'll talk about later too. I think it's 9-3. Anders wins, so high result there. It's a poor pass. Is that a first time pass? Is that why that doesn't work? Yeah, from Tonali. I don't know if he has Tekkz base, but definitely not Tekkz plus. This is something I've had a lot of people comment on, like, you don't need to be super restrictive with yourself in keeping your players in position. So I do this a lot too, where it's like, yeah, your center back's in the more beneficial position. If you swap them, you just got to keep an eye on the fullback. But as long as the fullback's playing that role okay, you know, there's only one player in the box, and that's already being marked by somebody. As long as she gets marked by a center mid, one of these people here, as long as one of these two players is retreating back inward, you don't need to keep that flat back four. They will retreat a little bit strangely sometimes. So, like, again, you've got to know the timing of it, and you've got to know, yeah, we're expecting a through ball at some point here, aren't we? Yep, there we go. You got to know the timing, and you got to keep your eye on how the AI tracks back and retreats back into position there. Oh, that was offside. We're expecting a lot of this, because this is the power of the counters. And even the pros are going to struggle to score when the game's back to not bad. When the I can't speak here. When the players fully track back, right? It's going to be really difficult even for them to score when you've got like your 4 defenders in the box and your 4 midfielders at the top of the box. So of course we're just looking very highly transitional game here, back and forth. There's Mbappe far post. Don't turn the audio on. I don't need a replay here. Also, we're going to consider just really briefly the production value of showing the replays. I hate that. Just do multi-streams. I know EA does their thing where it's like only one live stream at a time. I don't like this either. This is fine for like a central hub. It's fine if like FC Pro, whatever this channel is called, if your FC Pro channel is, this is FC Pro main, and so it's a way to keep track of everything at once, that's fine. But I also want an FC Pro 1, an FC Pro 2, and FC Pro 3 that are all live at the same time, where I can just watch one specific match, because this is hard to watch now with the overlay there. I don't know any of these other players. You're not helping me get invested in anybody else, EA. I know the names of Anders and Tekkz, and I don't think I've heard of any other of the names on screen right now, which is, again, another complete failing of EA Pro, FC Pro, so come on, fix that at some point, EA. But back to the game, that's enough in the production value. A little bit of a space left open here between the fullback and the center back. But I think you're just trusting that this center back, that Stam, can get back there in time. So it might be one of those, like, it looks like something that's open to attack, but if they do attack it, it's not actually vulnerable. Ooh, just barely intercepted. Are they both in 4-4-1-1? I don't care yet. I'm not interested. This is not the match I clicked on. Oh, do we come back to a goal having been scored? That's a long time spent there too, and we missed Anders scoring a goal. I know it was in the bottom right, but I can't be bothered to review it when it's in the tiny little corner there. Let's see. Yeah, I was expecting a lot of that too, that movement on the wing. We've seen almost exclusive. I think I just saw Anders score with what was it? With Yamal, so I think the right mid finally touched the yeah, come on. I guess I will have to watch the thing in the bottom right here. But almost everything's going through Nico Williams for Tekkz and through Mbappe through Anders, so they're not even bothering like switching the pitch at all. I think it's just anytime you allow the opponents to track back, that's when you get the difficulty. He has a little bit of space here, but then watch as they retreat. So as soon as you get that pass forward, now it's like impossible to get through there. So of course out wide, they're going to be doing that a lot, like we said. I wonder what instructions they're on. I'm actually not positive myself. Poor Clarence Anders. It's a little bit of unlucky on the physical. We barely get to see it here. Come on. This is just Stam running into Mariona. Maybe because Pina's also bumping both of them. Saliba's AI doesn't track it in time. That I'd be so frustrated conceding that, right? You can see Anders yelling in the bottom left. I mean, yeah, he's not happy, but we all experienced that, right? Just physicality of your own players running into each other. What a mess this game is, right? On the competitive scale, even just nothing you can do. That's what it is. Ooh, that just sneaks through. There's the manually queued run on Reinders, so he stops there. Manually queued on Pina. Just barely through, too. No real surprise. Only because of the budget restrictions. It's not like Pina's the best player in the game. The best striker in the game, but because they've got restrictions for the budget or the types of cards they can use, then putting Pina up top makes sense. This is some other match. Again, please, EA. What? Oh, this is the moment I think everybody complains about. Saliba goes in for a tackle, like much higher strength stat and bigger body than Pina, and just the tackle just gets eaten. Like, he performs the input. It's not that the input disappeared. Yeah, Anders, we get to watch him yell in the bottom left, which, I mean, I would be doing the same. I'm not complaining about him for that, at least. Yeah, this interaction is just nonsense. And the fact that like, this is showcased for thousands of people to be watching, absolute nonsense there. Absolute nonsense. Do I think pros know or care about body types? I think they know. I think they lightly care, but it's not the most important thing to them. The reason the body types are important for me is because I play very narrow, I play very congested, and I play very slow. So I don't allow myself to it doesn't allow for the worst body types because I need the responsiveness. I need to be able to play in tight spaces. You know how Man City, like in their peak days, have like Foden, Mahrez, Cancelo, like every single one of their players is one of the better dribblers in the Prem. It's because they attack with like 9 players every single attack and only leave Ruben Diaz and Ake back or Stones or whoever. And so when you're playing like that, like, of course all of your opponents are dropping back. They're all playing in a back 9, back 10, whatever, you know. It's very tough to attack against that. And so you need your, not space exploiters, because that's Muller's thing with the Ramdorter. I don't know how to pronounce it, but that's the word. But you need your players who can play in those tight spaces, play on the turn, you know, keep possession no matter what. And for the pros, they don't play in those tight spaces. They're always turning away from it, or they're always looking for those counters. They're always looking for through balls. So the body types don't matter as much when you're just high pace sprinting. They definitely will notice sometimes, like Bonmati here, not the best body type, doesn't have first touch, high dribbling stat, but wrong body type for it. You can tell that was such an emphasis touch, right? It doesn't matter because Rangers tackles with the incorrect foot, which is wild, but Bonmati, nowhere near as good of a touch as one of my players would have taken. Barely matters for them. This is probably the first time that's mattered this match. And so just having the pace or having the other play styles and all that is way more important for them. But again, they're way more on the counter, so... They're also better with attacking movement than I am. More the L1, R1 runs, more visibility on the pitch, way more seeing what's actually going on. So the body type's not as important when you can just kind of get your players into space in different ways. Again, if I went pro, would I have to change my style to be more of this counterattack thing? I genuinely might have to. I'm probably not better enough than the pros to be able to get my thing to work, you know, so... Oh, that was a nice Maradona spin. It was a good tackle, though. The tough thing about the Maradona is, like, you're stuck in this animation for so long, so if your opponent has the reaction time, you just see it there and... Oh, it wasn't. I thought it was tackle on the Maradona. No, it was a good switch to Saliba. That's a high-quality switch to get there in time. And that's something, if you take a look at the pros, you'll definitely notice that all the time. I'm not interested in the slightest... Yeah. But that's something you should notice is, like, the player switching is on point all the time. Manually switches to track or run, sees that Saliba's running out of position, switches immediately, and fakes guarding the pass. But that's really all that's needed in that spot. Just a little bit of, hey, I'm here, I'm going to take that away, and then Tekkz knows, okay, I can't do that anymore, right? Give and go there. Probably goes to Mbappe. Manually queued run is probably going to happen on Rangers next. Rangers stops because he makes a pass to somebody else, so that auto stops the AI from moving, but... What happened to Nico Williams here? Was that... That doesn't look like an L1 run, but... He must have hit L1 and, like, flicked up on him. Why is he running out of bounds? Oh, maybe able to get on through. He's going to take the safer route out to... he does it late to Nico Williams. That already got marked, yeah. And again, you can see Andrews switching, like, top tier, consistently. Here's a big thing. He's never controlling one player for that long. He's always switching, he's always changing. That's probably going to be another goal. Mbappe, far post, finesse, yeah. And that's what all this game is. Gets it to the strikers, gets it to the wing. Mbappe's fast. It's tough. It's so tough when, you just don't have fullbacks that have the same stats. You know what I mean? Mbappe's what, 96, 97 pace? There's no fullback with that pace stat. And yeah, you can put a shadow on, but then you need a fullback with quick step, but then also you can't guard Mbappe's rapid anyway. You need to sort those playstyles out because like there's nothing you can be doing about it. And you just have to be that exposed. It's not like you can defend better with your fullback. Even the pros, you see, just that's all they do. That's all they go for. It's every single attack is the main thing. Tekkz building up a little bit here. You can see him keeping the ball moving. Doesn't want to get pressed at all. Trying to swap or shift all the AI around. Tries to drag somebody in. Sends a run here with Valverde. Just to get an extra player up on offense, I suppose. Sends Valverde forward again. And now he's swapping them. I think he probably pressed L1 on Bonmati here. Nah, that's just the AI run, but they swap back regardless. I would like to see him in this spot. I'd like to see him R1 and flick up. Probably a little bit more back here. Once Valverde leaves the space and he's got nobody occupying it, it takes a while for her to get there. I would look to... probably on her, like R1 and drag her up that way. So actually get a little bit more support. So somebody's up here. Maybe you get Pina here. You can do a little turn, press L1 on Tonali and get a through ball there or something. Because here you just get super isolated. You've got a little bit of support back, but once she moves and he goes back, then you're really isolated, like 2-on-1 here. So just dragging somebody else who can get additional numbers there is what I would go for myself. That said, we'll move on here. Get out of the drawing menu. Not trying to be in here anymore. Let it go. There we go. Another counter. Pina out muscle. I gotta wonder, what is... Is this registered as a bruiser? He may be yeah, that looks like a pass. That said, Taram, you would absolutely think Lillian Taram has to have way more pace than or way more strength than Pina. At least he's able to get back and recover there. But that's the second time this match that Pina's just stronger than a center back. It's a good little move there. Ooh, poor from Saliba. Yeah, that should be punished. What is Anders yelling about here? What is he upset about? Not even like complaining about Anders here. I'm genuinely curious what he's trying to see. Is it Saliba's movement? Maybe that's what it is. I can't see anything else here to complain about. This is poor from the AI. Saliba's role is probably defender plus or defender plus plus or whatever, you know. And you would think defender would be the role to manually mark the space. I mean, he's a center back. Just because the right back, or just because the left back vacated here, doesn't mean he is now a left back. You know what I mean? So him, unless he's doing the second man press, and I don't think it shows if they're second man pressing on the camera feed, but unless he's manually doing that, there's no reason for him to be going back that way instead of this way, right? So I get the frustration. That said, this, and this is all it can be. This is all it takes, right? At the pro level. 1306. In just a second. Like, it's literally just a second. That second is all it takes. If he recognizes this faster and swaps back to Saliba, he probably prevents this. Because then this pass is fully guarded. Yeah. This is one of the... It's poor from EA. It's poor from EA. Just ignore him. He yells whenever he concedes. That's fine. That's fine. That's fair. Yeah, we're going to skip the... Yeah. I don't... Anyway, moving on. There's no reason for the center back to be making him concede there. But also, pick your head up and see him, and then you defend it yourself, and it's fine. He wouldn't have conceded if he just did it better, so... Alright, we're second half here. Looks like second man press. Kind of, but I've also seen them do that before. Man, as a center back, you're so low. Oh, you want me to move my camera to the top corner? Not supposed to catch Mbappe in the first place, that's why he's Mbappe. I disagree. I think a video game is supposed to be balanced in some regard. Though it is the start of the year, so there's always that little bit of imbalance at the start, but I get your point. But also, from a competitive standpoint, it's like, okay, but come on now. There's got to be something. There's always got to be a counter to some meta. There's something different. You like it, Mayank? You enjoying this so far? Oh, you did say you like it a couple messages later. Everyone analyzing pros these days thinking the pros ruined the game. So where did I say that, Josh? Point me at the timestamp for the stream where I said that. EA ruined the game. EA put this out and didn't test it better, or didn't listen to our wants better, or doesn't know how to make a better video game. It is EA's fault. That said, the community moving to what the pros do is annoying. But whether or not the pros did all this, it's not really going to change anything. Because the content creators do the same thing. Like, everyone will just find whatever meta formation that, you know, even if Team Hullet wasn't a pro thing, they would still have the success that they do. Anyway, saw a pro using Henry up top. Henry was a big thing last year. It's a playstyle thing with him. They revamped your RTG to short lane only. Just baffles my mind that pros are not cantering about it. Or cantering? You can't go back to bigger build players. Is that my fault, Infamous? Did I make you do it like this? Review EA Discord? What would that? What do you mean? We were 13-0 and you thought you were good until you matched an EA Pro, and the difference is wild. These guys are cracked, like every player switches is deliberate and designed to trap you. Yeah. I think I've played one once, and I got a decent result, But I think I was pretty lucky with mine. I think I either drew a pro in Rivals or I lost by like 1 goal. And this was a year or 2 ago. But the speed of thought and the speed of accuracy on the controller is wild. Like the switches are boom, 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 boom. It's like a completely different speed that they get. I'm with you. Like I'm close, but there is still a difference for some of that stuff, I think. So the AI movement was terrific. We don't technically know, because Twitch chat thinks that was second man press, so we don't actually technically know. But you're right. If that was not second man press, I didn't think it was, but I'm not positive. It's tough. Anyway. How's it going, guys? Pros have made a pretty disgusting game. Nobody's original anymore. Everyone plays 4-5-1 counter. They're not even in... I think Tekkz is 4-5-1. I think Andrews is 4-4-1-1, right? But yeah, it's all the same concept. It's not just the pros that are at fault, but there's definitely some annoyance here, yeah. I don't know what you're supposed to do about it, though. They need to make a pro event where, like, the top 5 formations are banned. Everyone has to play 4-1-2 and 2 narrow or something. I will naturally find the easiest way to succeed. I know, it's on EA primarily. EA needs to nerf it somehow, but... Alright, first half done. We might not go through all of the second half. Like I say, this game turns into a bit of a blowout, so maybe we'll kind of experiment. Tekkz has rushed so much of his stuff. Yeah. I'm noticing Tekkz a lot getting into these positions where he's lacking something. This seems kind of like a problem maybe with the 4-5-1. He's either got to be doing manual runs to get somebody in support a little bit more. Yeah, even then, though, Tonali and Pina have switched. But like here, he just ran into a corner where he didn't have anything. I feel like the 4-4-1-1 for Anders is not having the same problem, although Anders is way more counter-attacky. Anders is not wasting anything. Every single time Anders gets the ball, he's getting into a spot like this. Or maybe he's... Yeah, we're just... It's this again. Anders is full speed ahead every single time. No fail. So I think the way to be successful as a pro is just get the ball and sprint forward. And either you lose the ball in your own half, or you get it to their box, and then you get all the threat that is. All the threat that entails, right? Because here we go again. It's the same thing, right? I don't even know how we got here, because... No. I'm sorry. I'm pressing the wrong keyboard button. Wait, is this the same move? It's the same... Yeah, it's the same move. I went back somehow. I'm confusing myself. I apologize, but... Getting forward here. So Tekkz has been a little bit slower for some of his moves. And like I say there, he's just getting in these spots where he's limiting all of his potential. He's going to go back here for sure. No, he's not. There's the give and go. You knew that was coming. Probably, yeah, not on the weak foot. He could have maybe done that the touch earlier, Anders. Mati, so he's doing the same thing here. Tekkz just did, though he's out wide, but just sprinting forward to make sure you get into space. Now you're in the final. My criticism for Tekkz is just the two things for Tekkz: accuracy. He just keeps passing it to the wrong guy or passing it into Anders. But two, he's just lacking support. He keeps getting in these scenarios where he's like completely outnumbered and then just doesn't have anything. It's a big thing I talk about on defense is like proper defending is, oh, your opponent has 4 chances and then you never won. And so they've got 3 chances and you eliminate 1. And so they've got 2 chances and you eliminate 1. And eventually you get them to a spot. They only have one thing they can do and you defend that one. And then, oops, you know, they're out of options. And it's poor defending from Tekkz, though. This is what I mean, though. Tekkz, I don't know if it's formational or just speed, or it kind of feels like Tekkz is getting more players up the pitch. Like, he keeps committing Valverde, which is really a hindrance for Mbappe. You can't get him forward when, like, it's probably not as bad as if his left back is forward and it's just Yamal on the counter, but you keep forcing it to Valverde. I don't even think I've seen his Mbappe. It's weird. I mean, I'm comparing the best player in the world with a mediocre pro. That's fair. The recognition needs to be better, though, because he keeps making the same mistake over and over. So I think... Also, yeah, I would not say... I don't know, man. Whatever. He keeps... Like, if Mbappe's the best player in the pitch, Andrews gets the ball to Mbappe almost every single attack, I've seen Mbappe take like one shot for Tekkz, and otherwise it just keeps going to Nico Williams. Like when your team is Nico Williams on one side and Mbappe on the other, like get it to Mbappe a little bit more. Oh, this is a bit of a weird match for me. But then the same thing, so like, you know how I was talking about Anders just gets the ball up the pitch as fast as possible? Tekkz keeps getting into situations where he's out of options. He just doesn't have a way forward, and then he wastes it. And then the defending here is poor. You have to hard commit to one of these things eventually. So what I would do on defense, I'd feint the one way and just full commit to the other. If you just defend like this and you just run straight back, they can make that pass or that pass. Either will be a goal. You cannot close either one down in time. Not at all. So what I would do as a defender is jockey this way and hard cut up the other way. And if they read that and I do this and they pass it down here and just get that opening, then yeah, they score a goal here. It doesn't really matter if Thuram's like 5 yards away or 3 yards away. It's not going to make a difference. It's going to go in either way. So for me, I would bait this, or I would take this away, try to bait that pass, and just immediately like turn up and try to sprint there as quick as you can. I think the more varied and flexible you defend this, just, you know, you're completely vulnerable. Can't do anything by that point. Listen, I don't know what Tekkz is rated this FIFA, but Tekkz is one of the better players from previous FIFA, so we're not like downplaying him too much. These are other games I'm not interested in yet. Let's watch how Tekkz loses the ball again. Same thing, Nico Williams once again. Runs out of options once again. Man. It's just something with the movement. Anders' L1 R1 movement is just superior, and I guess Tekkz isn't able to replicate that on his offense, so he keeps just kind of running into the wall that is all of Anders' back line. But like I say, he's just got more numbers back too, so Anders doesn't commit with like any of the back four. Anders gets the midfield forward, sure, you gotta, but like every time Tekkz is on that transition, like Tekkz has to play a little bit slower because there's just not numbers forward. Tekkz would probably have to learn to play with you know, fullback defend and just never bother getting them forward at all. Because I don't think I've seen Llorente get forward once, and I don't know if I've seen Correas get forward at all, so. Never seen, it's just vulnerable again. What is the switch to Stam accomplishing here? Yeah, that's not the danger. You either need to track this back with Rangers and keep tracking back with him and just do the meta thing of, you know, sprint back with your midfield and don't even bother touching the back line. Or you need to control Carreras and mark that pass, because controlling Stam here is not accomplishing anything for you. And you just get too vulnerable here. Ball roll scoop? No, he just sprints touchline. And yeah, bad first touch. That happens this year. Like I say, here's the full back line of Anders. Don't. Okay, I'm watching the corner again. It's Valverde forward once again. Oh. Anders is actually out of position with a fullback for once. Not going to matter at all. What are you doing, Tekkz? It's just poor. It's just not great offense from him. Idealist. This is... We're probably going to call this here, because I don't think there's anything else to learn from this. If something isn't working for you, don't keep doing the same thing. It's like the most basic bit of analysis I think I could provide, but honestly, that's all I've got for you. Tekkz, for the last, 10 possessions he's had, has gotten the ball to Nico Williams and lost the ball with Nico Williams. It's just not working, my guy. You've got to do something down the left side. I know Anders has scored a couple with Yamal, but I would still argue Mbappe's been the bigger threat, especially if you're committing Valverde forward. You gotta just switch the play. Maybe it'll create something new for you. This is a big thing. The way I kind of play this game is if my last 3 or 4 attacks have not been successful, and I mean like not haven't resulted in a goal, but like lost me the ball where I couldn't have done anything better. If the last couple attacks have done that, the next attack has got to be something different no matter what. the next one, you know, if playing slow doesn't work, I'll play fast the next one. If the ball's been stuck on the right side of the pitch for a while, I'll just get it to the left side just to see if anything else changes. Because if you keep doing the same thing and bashing your head against the wall, it's like it's already been failing you. Do something else. Do anything else. Surprise the opponent. Get something else going. So that's the main advice I've got for Tekkz. Otherwise, the AI is way off. Way committing Valverde, and the whole midfield is not as utilized as Anders. And you're just getting countered. Anders doesn't really have much of the build-up ability. He just kind of... the negative to my playstyle, the way I'm more possessive, is like I lose those big free opportunities. A lot of the shots I take are really close to being blocked by one of the center backs anyway. Whereas like when Anders gets forward, you get those pretty free open shots, you know, right? So Anders is very like high risk but high reward. Yeah, you've got a chance to lose the ball because you're just on the counter, high, you know, blazing fast every single time. But if you get in behind, you're like guaranteed goal. Whereas the way I play, it's like guaranteed chance, but the goal scoring ability is definitely a little bit lower, you know, per you know, high quality chance you get at the end. And Tekkz is playing a little bit more like me, but not successfully. He's not dragging Anders around, just doing the same kind of down the same side of the pitch and unable to get enough numbers down there to support and get through Anders' press. So yeah, that's about all I've got. Maybe this was enjoyable for you. If you did like it, let me know. It definitely could be interesting to do something like this in the future. FC Pro is not that intriguing to me, so we're not going to maybe do this, you know, like every week, but we'll see. We'll see the next event they give, or maybe some of the bigger matches, like how Anders' Tekkz is a big name. Maybe like the final we'll watch or something like that. Nope, there's a pen. Didn't even get to see it because it's on the bottom side of the screen, and now it's taken away from us. We got a pen. Do we get to see the pen get scored? Or is this just a different game now? It's an entirely different match. I'm so confused. Oh, we get a... we get a replay of the game we were supposed to be watching. Thanks, EA. Anyways, peace. We're done with this one. Hopefully that was enjoyable, chat. Shut up, my guy. Would I like to analyze a game of yours? No thanks, Bull. You'd have to pay me something significant. Is it nerf defense and make manual defense more rewarding? Defending sometimes is more fun than attacking. Like in real life, defending is more... defending is never more fun on this game, but I know what you mean. Defending used to be fun, and now there's no benefit to it. Anyway, Tekkz was never in that game. The occasion got to him. Maybe. Using team press a lot could be. Press a button on your controller against the right opponent in a big red boxing glove. Just made of pixels. It's not even like materialized beforehand. Anders is one-on-one. Doesn't make other players mediocre. The gap normally isn't that big. And like, yeah, the gap between Messi and Neymar in terms of some of the successes and some of the stats is massive. But in terms of others is like pretty similar. So it's not normally like that holistically different between the two. But it's FIFA. If you're good at exploiting things, you've got a big advantage. Seen the GK nerf video? Hard to goalkeeper movement is almost non-existent. Double trap triangle, I never learned how to use, so I'll not miss that one. But I also don't really care. I don't know if it's ever been used against me either. But I did not see the video, but I heard about it. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I think goalkeeper movement should be removed, but it's not the biggest problem that this game has. This game has bigger problems. The finishing, for everything else, the finishing this year is okay. It's okay. It's one of the better... It's still not, like, perfect, but it's one of the better years we've had for finishing. So touching goalie movement and finishing right now is actually not that important. When we've got this formational meta, we've got through ball still an issue, AI still an issue, not controlling your center back still an issue. Remove the goalie on corners? I don't know. I don't actually know that myself. Do I want to consider this formation for a game? Also, chat, tell me honestly. what's a good way for me to put out kind of educational, you know, supportive, higher quality content that's maybe not just like gameplay uploads? What do you think of that idea of like, we play a game and then we review? And it's got to be up to you all to be like, these are the interesting moments you want me to talk about. Goalie movement post-patch will be significantly slower. Even on the corners, you're better off just not moving. Player viewer. Maybe. Pay me $1 billion a month. I'm kidding. I don't know. Like, we could, but it's not what I'm thinking of at the moment. Because there's still tutorial content that I want to put out there. That's how I play and helping people to play like I do. But it's really hard to gather those clips and everything. $1 billion you'd buy and burn it. Well, didn't they just get bought out by somebody else? Anyway, so I had the idea of like, I play a game and then chat types in the numbers of some moments to review. So like the 37th minute, and then I look at chat after the game and go, okay, we're going to look at this moment and this moment and this moment, and then we'll upload all of that to YouTube. Song of Tori is going to be Modric. And actually, I'm grinding some of the SP from the season pass. I don't know for... My controller disconnected? I don't like that. Hold on. Why does it keep doing this? Oh, I didn't mute the microphone, did I? Oops, I'm sorry. That was probably some fun audio. I don't know what's going on with my controller lately. It keeps disconnecting. Also, the mic's over here. Hello. Professional streaming. The joys of PC is sometimes your controller just doesn't want to do anything. Anyway. Song of Tori, I'm planning on Modric. Modric in form specifically. Because he comes with decently high agility and balance. Like, who are the other ones that a lot of people are doing? Term's not the dribbling stat I'm thinking of. There are other cards you can get with 88 dribbling. I'm just not showcasing any of the ones at the moment. You can get some ridiculous ones, but that's only higher because that's high. Like, this is the weird thing, right? He gets 89 dribbling, but Modric gets 88. Modric has 3 more dribbling, or Modric has 3 more agility, 3 more balance, 5 less reactions. So that's 5 up, but 5 down. So they're tied. 90 ball control either way, 2 less dribbling, 5 more composure. So Modric has 3 more overall stats in this category. Just missing this one, which is heavily weighted. So even though he's 88 dribbling and he's 89, Modric has more stats overall. I also really like how they they combine on the Guardian. What do they actually say that gets rated? That's 93. And FootGG is going to say that's also 93. And yeah, the passing's higher, but it's just crossing and free kicks. Or just free kick accuracy at that point, because every other stat's basically the same. What, 89 short pass versus 90 short pass? I don't care. Oh, it's not even after the EVA. Hold on, I gotta put the thing on. No, I'm grinding up to level 20. Level 20 of the paid season pass will give Tekkz Plus to basically any cam. But they've got to have only 5 PSs currently. So if you have a high rated cam, like an 89 cam, but only has 5 PSs somehow, like Foden would be a consideration, but Foden doesn't have the cam roll, so it's frustrating. Yeah, this upgrades the rolls. You get Playmaker plus plus and pluses for everything else. Does it not? Doesn't actually let you do it, does it? That's annoying. Does FootGG? I doubt it. That's older. Cam rolls, will you show me? Eligible? Or evolved? Yeah, like Maradona fits in the Evo. I suppose you can give him Playmaker plus plus because he doesn't have it already. If like you had that card, but 1, 2, 3, 4. So she would technically gain it. But you've got to have max 5 PSs, which is where... Max 5. Okay, you can put Tekkz on Usman. Who else are you likely to have here that you care about? I mean, Zola from the season pass if you've got him, I guess. Everyone else here is not as... Like, there's some cool cards. He's already got it, doesn't matter. George Best, if you got it, like, that'd be cool. Rivaldo, I guess. So definitely, like, consider that Evo, right? Because you might not want to put Tekkz on a midfielder who's getting inside the plus or whatever. But for me, I would put Tekkz on. That's what I mean. I'm trying to grind up, or I'm trying to grind up to level 20 of the season pass to get it. I know. Oh, you're right, actually. I didn't realize. When you're right, aren't you? I did not consider that at all. So if you do Song of Torah first, you can just do it after. There's no stats boost or anything with it, right? It's just the roll up PS, yeah. I suppose that's smarter. If I end up really not liking this card, then we get to save Tekkz at least. It's not like I get to test him on Tekkz for this card and then like decide if I like him or not, so it's a fair shout. You did okay, what do you think about him, Diablo? Sorry, Hayes, but you gotta go. Take it easy, Mayank. Have a good night, man. We're missing quite a bit. Missing quite a bit here, hold on. But types video helped you a lot. Also cursed you because now I feel all the weird using stocky players. You know what it's like to be me now. You know what it's like to see like this is why I don't do the icon packs. Because one of the years I got Garentia, who's not top end, but this is one of the better icons you can get, and you think 5-star skills, 94 this is one of the highest dribbling stats in the game. These stats are incredible. You get Tekkz Plus, Trickster Base. You do a lot of fun to be out of this card. 5-star skills. Oh, he's average short. And I just hated them. I just couldn't do it. So like even some of the icons you think would be good from those packs, it's just for me, I'm that limited, right? I'm gonna recommend a fantastic CDM to build up. Yeah, a tall CDM to build up. So Bedford, in a serious regard, the best answer I can give for, and I know you use the taller players. I'm not doing this to be funny about it. So don't look at this as like this is a card that I think is particularly you, but just a card that stats-wise is ridiculous. I know it's not your CDM, again, like All of that aside, she's 5'5" as a CDM. But for the best build-up CDM in the game, Tekkz plus incisive base and pinged base and long ball. So you get 4 out of the, what, 6 passing PSs? For a card that has 91 vision and 98 short pass, 94 long pass. You get 98 short pass Tekkz plus. Again, I know not your type of card. I will say that a bunch. I'm just saying, for the question that you asked me, there is nothing better at the moment than 98 short pass and Tiki Taka plus. This is absurd. It's not the body type I want. It's not. There's a couple things about the card. Yeah, it's only jockey. There's no intercept and all that. It's not a great defender. I'm just saying, 98 short pass. I cannot believe that they've given, like... She has more short passing than Javi. Is what I'm saying, right? It's absurd. Anyway. You thought you did something great with Minamino? Just find out he's average medium and not short and lean. I'm sorry. Yeah. It'll just ruin it for you guys, Monk. Short and lean wingers is mandatory. Head take with finesse. Best play you've used. Just wait till you get better ones. Like even later on in the year when you get like the perfect ideal ones, we'll have a lot of fun, you know? Yeah, let's see. You really like Modric? He's asking the ball? Okay. Good finisher with low driven base. Yeah. Kill more from the CDM. I use Playmaker either single plus or double plus. Yips, I think I've looked at. Oh, that guy. Yeah, I did look at him at one point. He's what, 5'7"? I do like Busquets. I doubt you did the Evo bull. But I have liked Busquets. Taking incisive there. I still don't have any real plans on replacing him. Other than that, good passing CDMs. Tony Cruz, Vitinha's up there. Kimmich is kind of decent. Declan's what, Relentless plus? He gets what, pinged? He's pinged and incisive, so he's not terrible. What are his stats? Decent. Hakon's kind of there. He's still on the shorter end for you. You get pinged plus and incisive. Was that 7 PS pluses? Or PS base? That's 8 PS bases. That's absurd. Yeah, and then you just get... My next answer is like Yaya Toure. 7 to silver, short and lean. Yeah. Best choices for Dayrune. I've not seen a Dayrune. It stopped registering again. I don't know what the problem is. Something in there? Shouldn't be. I don't know why my controller just keeps not, like, disconnecting is one thing, but not allowing it to work again is absurd. Okay, there it goes. Very confused. Anyway. Yips with the right Evo would be so press resistant. At some point, at some point. Tiki intercept, anticipate an aerial fortress. You sent me a DM. Skelly Alvaro. Well, I don't think you were watching me at that point of the year. I actually used Alvaro's footies last year. Because he had press proven. Like, even though he was 6'8", You ever watch my shorts with him, Bedford? Or Bull? What? Bro. What? Oh my god. I didn't know you could play the game with just the mouse. It was the only one I did, Bedford, but he had Press Plus, he had Tech Plus. And he's tall and lean, which is the better of the tall body type. So for any of the, if you're gonna go a super tall player, I mean Skelly Alvaro is the one to go for. But no, it was a unique set of things that happened to make him very usable for me last year. I put him in Incest Passivo, then wait for another one for the second account. It gets him all the way up to an 86, and he's missing some stats, but I get it. It'd be fun. Yeah, you'd have to wait a while for him to fit the next stuff. That's what I think for right mid, right wing of Iñaki Williams, Magician of the Right Evo. A good right mid, right wing. Would you be better off buying something or doing him? I mean, why Iñaki? Why Iñaki? '91 to '94, '83 to '83, '88 to '88. I guess the stats come out the same either way. You lose on pace with him, you gain on dribbling by 2. It doesn't necessarily matter. I can't give you my thoughts on that Evo because I just don't use those types of players. Like, I do not in any regard use players with rapid, so it's not for me. But I don't feel like Iñaki's the best result out there. But again, you've joined a channel where like all of my players are 5'7", so using a 6 foot like wide player does not interest me in the slightest. Putting Sancho in the rapid Evo. I don't care for rapid, but you all can do what you want. It is just not for me. I do not think it's worth it, but you play the game in different ways, so like, do what you want. Oh, there it was. What are the chances you think I can get Modric to work there? Tall and lean the best and tall and stocky the worst? For the taller body types, yeah. Tall and lean, tall and medium, tall and stocky, yeah. But that's how it is for every height. Stocky's bashing around, but it's not always very responsive. It might give more strength, but yeah, it doesn't matter for me. You get so happy to pack and use Hullet. Now if you pack him, you go right on the bench for some 80-year-old short and lean. Infamous, I've turned you. I've fully committed you to my ways. That's fun. Yeah, lean is best and then tall. Small to tall. Yeah, you've got it. I suggest for right mid right wing budget around 80k. I like the Di Maria SBC, but that's an SBC. I don't know if you have fodder. Purchased wide players. What role do you like on your player? Do you want them to have a winger? Do you want inside forward? Oh, come on. That's rough. Okay. Give and go. Oh no, Luca. That's mine. Nice. Okay. Down. Nice. Modric down again. Wow, what an interception. Because honestly, Dabinia in form, but she's wide playmaker, which might not be a role that you like. I think Josh should be getting that for me. Di Maria's over. What about the... He's hard to link, but what about Mara's? Because Mara's got a Thunderstruck card recently. And Mara's is normally good. Modric. Bro. And players are just whiffing the ball at every opportunity. It was wild. I was disappointed as the upcoming patch. I haven't really looked into it personally. I heard about goalie movement, but like nothing else. Thank you. He's actually gonna get caught from behind. Busquets, you're Tiki plus. How are you missing that one like that? Sancho, I messed that up. I don't know why I did a finesse there. Also, I panicked, realistically. Yeah. What? Ah. Super annoying. On the turnaround. What? Switches the wrong guy. That's incredibly annoying. Switch to the other center back and I don't concede. I do not believe I messed it up myself. I aimed that like normal. Damn it. Yeah, I think I have to go away from the 4-3-3-2. I do not think it works. I think after this game I'm back to the 4-1-4-1. Thank you. Please. Good, finish Grealish. My camera's hidden? My camera died. Huh. I don't know if I actually have a way to fix that. Grealish, you can be that heavy. Thank you. Oh, AI does it. No, it's right behind my heel. Come on, Lukita. No. This guy's interceptions are incredible to me. No, I swapped there. Come on. Thank you, Jaden. Oh, my savior. Come on. Salabai, the left mid that comes base with press and quick step. The 72 rated silver. Short and lean, and I think he's Senegalese, but I might be wrong on that. You keep doing that, opponent. Lucky, actually. Absolutely absurd that I'm not first to that. Wait. Don't. Yeah, webcam died. I have no idea. I have literally no idea. Never mind, I fixed it. I don't know what happened though. I just turned it off and on again, but it was already on. Thanks for telling me, chat. I would not have noticed. Short lean is the best. Short lean is my favorite. So many tactics. I think I'm using Messi form with tiki-taka. Stats aren't that good though. Messi's nice with tiki. You can't really get tiki out wide on anybody else, but you think she'll be better than something you can evo with a new evo? Yes, I do think Dabino will be better. But again, depends on how you play. Like, it's better for me because of the body type and the dribbling stat, but... I find it so hard to maintain possession with this formation is the problem. No, of all the places for that to bounce, that's horrendous, yay. He's gonna celebrate again, man. So many wrong switches. Good, Luka. Modric. Okay. I mean, he's a 85 inform with 72 pace, but I'll take scoring with him. He feels decent enough. I'll probably just start that Evo. I'll take one more look through the Evo page. I call him short though. This game's so broken with the manual runs. Thank you. I will take the lead back there. Let's go. Yeah, if you don't dribble, if you don't care, like if the responsiveness is not a benefit for you, then absolutely go Messi with a tiki or go Iñaki with just like the super pace. For sure, but like, you've joined my channel where we're gonna recommend how I play, you know? Good ball. Really? That one gets saved. I'm surprised. Jaden. Modric won the header. Wow. Good. Wow, you got that. No. That's an incredible tackle. That's really frustrating, considering the tackles he was able to make. No. Oh, Vandendonk, I swear to you, her finishing. My goodness. Good slide. Almost. Yeah, it was poor. Way too overcommitted. Thank you. Goalie movement saved me. See the new Esther, press proven and lean short, my kind of player. Yeah, not good enough to get into the starting lineup as of yet. But press base and ticky base. Definitely a card for future Evo consideration. Wow, I feel like this guy gets away with some stuff on defense. Good, Luka. Nice. I mean, I'd be lying if I said Modric wasn't central to a lot of what I did this game, and he's not upgraded. He doesn't feel... So here's the thing. He is lean medium instead of lean short. So he does have that slightly less responsive feel than Van de Donk. Can we... I just want to win a game. Yeah, the base Van de Donk looks good, but I've already got mine from the other Evo, so... This is some video game. Man. I didn't do it. I didn't leave. It wasn't me. Any certain playstyle I like in my wingers: press, and then ticky, and then trickster, and then incisive, and then first touch, and enforcer, and finesse, and low driven, and tech. Something like that. Also, yeah, chat really wants me to, just to make sure I would have forgotten about this too. Let's go get Esther done so people can stop yelling at me about it. I do appreciate fully 40 of you being in here. It's just a random Monday for me. Not really doing too much. I appreciate. Oh, it's only rare. There's only rare golds for both. That works for me. I assume I have plenty. Oh. I have so many 82s. I know, this is technically a waste, and I should be putting like 75s into this, but I don't care. Due Evo? Due is good. Due is one of the better ones you can put in, probably, but... Problem with Due is no passing playstyles, I think. You just got Cruz. I know a lot of people who are very jealous, so congrats on that one. It should keep the same filters, really. What? Well, congrats there, IMU. Congrats on the Tony. Which PS Plus was he? Was he long ball? Alright, there's Esther chat. You happy now? Also, we're still getting World Tour players. I thought we were done with this promo. Driven good, Ticky good, press good. The rest I don't care about. High positioning and all that. Decent stats otherwise well around. Let me take one more look at that Evo. I didn't really look. Is there anybody with a... this is not... Oh wait, wrong page. There we go. Where's unique? Who is Motor, and why do you have a unique body type? You play for Feyenoord. It's a good layout of play styles, but I don't care for long ball. He is 6'2", not for me. Shoot. He's 6'1", right? Is it 6'1" or 6'2"? He's 5. Never mind. I have no idea if that's a good body type or not, though. I also don't really know about Arthur. Better defending than Modric on this chain. Nice shot power, but everything else is the same or kind of around there. Conte's not worth to me. How tall is Vidal? 5'9", I want to say. It's 5'11". Never mind. I don't know the conversion from freedom units. I'm sorry. What the heck is a kilometer? This card's technically interesting in a way. Like, I have better England links. Finesse anticipate. This is all from the other Evo chains, though. Some of which I might have already used. Same as too much strength. Can't be explosive. Don't care. Can I sort by accelerate type? It does not look like it, actually. Custom attribute? No. Phaser's probably close. Bruiser and Enforcer isn't bad. It's also controlled only though, so I don't care. I can't sort by explosive. Brimmer card from Saudi. Still too much physical, can't be explosive. Modric is right on the cusp, which is tough. Otherwise, yeah, Tatiana. This card doesn't exist, it's the Juventus one, but like those are just lower. And she's controlled anyway. I think we're just gonna go Modric. Loftus Cheek too tall. Chat, like the thing with me Explosive, 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 explosive. He's controlled for now. He would be explosive after the Evo. Yeah, he's controlled. Okay, my CDM is, and that's fine. Explosive, lengthy controlled, whatever. I want as many explosive players as I can. Manuel Gomez? João Neves, I'm pretty sure is a body type. I think he's average medium. Angel Gomez, was that the... Yeah, João Neves is, average medium. Oh, this card you mean. I think the playstyles end up wrong. He doesn't... Is there a way to just put him in Song of Troy? It does give him press. He doesn't gain much of a dribbling boost though. Which is weird, honestly. He only goes from 85 to 86 dribbling? What's going on there? 93 balance is nice. The rest is kind of mediocre. Too much, doesn't matter. Too much strength anyway. We'll just do Modric shit. I think I'm desiring a new center mid anyway. Just go Steinway instead of Evoing if I want an explosive CDM with good passing. I don't care for the CDM though. I'm fine with Busquets. I need the chemistry from Busquets anyway. Not here. Club, Evos. I know, this is technically a waste because I could take more time and do it later, but... I'm kind of tired of saving, to be honest. Yeah, the stats look exactly the same from Footbin, so that's all correct. Nope. Ready for more playstyles. Well, this is like I can put Tekkz on him in the future, so he's got everything else I really need. I know, he's a bit high rated at 87 and all that, but it happens. Not here. So the Evo started. I don't actually know what the chain entails, but... I think I need press for chemistry for Modric. And then I would need a cosmetic on you. I'll try Jaden off chem a little bit. I know he's good enough, but he might get outclassed soon, but I really don't care. We'll try to have a little bit of fun. I need a Guardian. One of the least desired chem styles in the game. But nobody plays the game like I do. Except maybe like 2 of you, and that's probably because I convinced you. It's not a lot of games, to be fair. Also, normally I hate incisive chat. It is nowhere near one of my end game playstyles. But since I've been doing precision passes, I don't hate the idea. Especially if I ever get deep lying playmaker to work, because you just kind of get him further back to spam those passes. Like, not even like as through balls, but just kind of use precision pass incisive as pinged. Guerrero is okay off the ball, I think. You just don't wander too close to the opponents. It's a 4-4-2. This Patra's popular. Mbappe, Pina, Dembele. Seen my style since day one, but you're nowhere near as good as me. Not even 4%. So it's nice to have some of you, like... It's almost an encouragement of how I play, you know what I mean? Hello, player locks. Oh. I don't know why I forced that down the middle. I'm not focused yet in this game. Come on, Jaden. No. Good, Lukita. It's cornered. That's fine. Ah, not enough power in that one? I thought I had it. Wrong player, but okay. Thanks, Vanderdonk. What a ball out. That was not intended, but okay. Oh. Nikita. Oh, I can't play that one. Nice. Oh, I can't play that one. Surprised. Modric? Damn. Okay. Nope. There we go, Jaden. Had to be a little bit more power, I think, to get these low Jones to work. Oh. Good, Cambias. Oh, no. Oh. Nice and just... Sometimes I just kind of stress test the new card. It's not a ball I expect him to make, but you know. New player, you gotta consider what he can do, and oops. Nope. Danny, I can't play that. Wrong player, but okay. Wrong player, but damn it. None of the players switching there went to the right guy. It's really annoying. I don't know what I'm doing wrong there. Okay. It's infuriating. No, it's infuriating. This game saved him on bounces so many times, dude. Thank you, I get one. Wow, Marquinhos. I don't get it. That should 100% be mine. Wow. There's no way the AI... I've got Tekkz game. You gotta make it mean something. .97 short pass, but you can't do it. Thanks, game. It's offside. Come on. Oh, it is a red card. Wow. Yeah. Good. Oh my god, that interception is wild. That interception is actually wild. It it didn't even register. It just let it do it for them. I know, I call you IMU every day you join, and I haven't forgotten yet. Satisfying how consistent I am? Well, not in this game, but we'll see if we can get it done after that red card. I'm gonna try attacking wingback. Attack, why not? Let's have some fun. No, wrong player game. And Pina's just stronger because she is every time. I hate player locks. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, that was poor for me. No. What a heavy first. Oh my god. This game saves him in so many ways, man. Show me something more broken and OP than that, man. Take that ball, Luca. Wow. He played literally a better turnaround pass than that with somebody with less passing stats earlier this match. How many... Can somebody put 58 in the chat for me? It's infuriating. God, this game. I'm appalled at what I'm witnessing here. Why does it go to the wrong? There's two there and it picks the wrong option because of course it does. Come on, man. It's got to be benefiting him because of the red card. Like, the bounces now are just absurd. He stops his run game. I can't play when you do this nonsense, man. I can't make sense of it. Of course. Entirely wrong player. It's incredible, man. Just consistently, over and over, incredible. I'm just astounded, like, again and again, at the decisions this game makes against me. Please. Wow. Just don't have the responsiveness that he does. Nowhere near. Damn it. Every single time. Ah, man. Dude. Come on. That's an absurd sequence, but... Yeah, we're done with the 4-3-3-2. If I'm 4-1-4-1, this guy doesn't even score against me, I guarantee it. I can't use this formation. That has to be like never try again level of bad, unfortunately. It's just not, I'm sorry, Danny. It's just not worth it. I'm not good enough. I can't get that to work anymore. Off the pitch you go. Back on comes Di Maria. Yesterday saw the rescale of the rendering size lower than the monitor settings to make a difference on the replay buffer image quality. Rescale the rendering size lower than the monitor settings. So it's rare that it needs to be rescaled. My PC is good enough to handle what it's at, like by default anyway. The rescale is also not as bad as just lowering the resolution. So if I actually played on a lower res, you would absolutely be able to tell, but the rescale, it does it in a different way. I don't know how to explain it technically. Abraham, are you sniping?
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder Stuart Robson. And what we have on the menu is action from the FUT Elite Division. What are your expectations for today?
When looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas.
Straight forward for the keeper to come and collect it. Well, here is the lineup for the host.
Yeah, but you're 5-0 against me, so were you sniping?
With Sergio Busquets in central midfield, and the focal point of attack today.
Oh, come on.
This is the lineup for the visitors today. Edwin van der Sar begins between the posts.
Dude, can you not bounce?
In the fullback position. What a chance this is, Derek. Oh, brilliantly timed tackle when it really mattered. Sergio Busquets. Good wing play.
Yeah, wrong player.
Good passage of play.
Oh, Jade.
Comes to an end.
It's offside. Oh, he lets it go. Okay, you would have been banned if you were sniping. It is not supported on this channel for what it's worth. That said, I don't care. Like, come in here and get your flowers. I'm not like responding at all because I'm in a 4-3-3-2. It's hardly the same. You want to match me playing the same formation? Then like, we'll have an actually even game. But I'm out of the 4-3-3-2 now, so. Oh, cheating! What is that? Come on. It just, the last game didn't matter. I have no whatever. I lost. I used a formation that wasn't meta. It happens. I'm upset about it because nobody will do the same as me. I'm really tired of facing 4-4-2s, 4-4-1-1s, 4-5-1s. Like, exhausted levels of tired. I wish literally any of you would ever try something different once. That said, fine. I'm in a 4-4-1, or I'm in a 4-1-4-1. You happy now? You all make this game unplayable. That's all there is to say. Nothing to be had fun in any of these game modes. It's like, it's a completely different conversation when you put that into the factor. It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean anything. Nikita, oh. It's got a low driven that for the playstyle. Back here. The first touch, when you have the playstyle too. Yeah. The offside trap.
Sancho now, distributing it well.
Oh, Lukita. Damn it. Oh, we'll take it. Yeah, I timed that wrong. That's on me. Oh, man. It's really, like, it pisses me off, man. Here's the thing. It pisses me off when I'm trying to do something different, and you should know. You know that I'm playing a different formation with non-meta players. And you come in here and you be like, oh, I've 5-0'd. Like, I've never lost to this guy, so of course you're not... Like, try using my team in my formation and see what you get, dude. That's all I mean. It's really frustrating to, like, no encouragement, no support, no, oh, you're trying something different. That was a fun match. Nothing, just, oh, I've slapped you every single time. You know how phenomenally annoying that is? Like, I'm really trying something here. There's no, like, I've never played somebody like you. There's no, oh, that was a nice game. What was that? Like, this game's at least somewhat exciting, because I think he's in a 4-1-2 into narrow, which is somewhat different. Oh, he stops. I should have expected that, but I don't know why I didn't. No.
Well, they made some good decisions there.
Because Master, like, he's trying to be supportive. People actually watch me for something, not just for the game, but like for philosophy. So he's trying to be like, if this was an actually skill-based game that wasn't just through balls and use Mbappe and Usman and just have pace, then yeah, I'm probably a better player than anybody I faced this year. But then other people would learn to play that way, and then we'd actually have a more skill-based game. I'm not saying, like, I will forever be the best. Just that if we ever get a game like that, and we won't, it's an EA product. But if we ever did... What? Can I be asked? I cannot believe it doesn't let me lock on with that there. That should be mine. This guy's getting me, to be fair. I can't find a way through the center there. But I've got to relearn the 4-1-4-1 if this is the way now too. Oh. Like, I'm sure people will get better than I am if we get that FIFA and people start trying to learn, but I try to play a skill-based game in a game that's not skill-based, and people try to be supportive. That's all I am used trying to do there. Damn it. Thank you. He does the wrong skill move.
Well, he did brilliantly there.
Really?
That was.
Like, I can't make sense of the interactions here on defense. He turns back across it. That's wild. Man, lets me get one interception. Oof. Thank you. Just like to see what I say when we play. I reply to the guy. Fun stream. That's fair. Everyone just take a step back for now. Oh. Just felt annoyed by the bounces in that game. That's part of why I'm coming into like this conversation with frustration too. He played fine, man. It just, if you watch it back, it just feels like the interceptions aren't working for me today. Interceptions and bounces. Yeah, that was too slow of a decision. Oh. What even? Today's really heavy on the game. I'm just not able to make sense of it either. I'm not sure what my adjustment needs to be to get the responsiveness to work. Thank you. Oh, Alexia gets that. What a touch. Low driven plus, and I'm not even putting that on target. I'm surprised. Anyway, there I go with the 3-ball spam, so criticize me for that freely. Thank you, Vanderdonk. Lukita. Okay, that turnaround super lucky. That first touch is horrendous. Swaps the wrong guy. Like, please, with these bounces. Yeah. I'm genuinely astonished by some of these, though. Yeah, it's fine. Interesting spot. Doesn't quite shield in the direction I think he would. That's why. Again, this is what I mean. Like, the interceptions for me. I get that one. I think he's off. He's not. Wow. Of course. That's incredible. And he's watching, man. Let it go, dude. Just can't get the positioning today at all. Thank you. It goes the wrong guy every time, man. What are the chances? 2 games in a row I score in the 89th, but not enough time to even win the ball back once. What are the actual chances? So frustrating.
They didn't dominate the game by any means.
Did I adjust anything from this one, from how I normally play it? I did not, so why was I so poor at that one then? I've got to figure this out then again. I can't get it to I can't get it to work positionally. I can't get it to work. So the only difference is Sancho up top now, and Modric, of course, but I don't feel it should be this big of a difference. There's some struggle I'm having coming back from the 4-3-2 to the 4-1-4-1. It might be speed of play, but I'm not getting them in the spots I thought I was previously, so I don't know what adjustment I need to make either.
Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
This is how the hosts line up. Andre Lunin is in goal. Michel Salgado starts with Jordi Alba in the fullback positions. Bruno Fernandes plays alongside Tommaso Pobega in midfield, and they go with just one in attack. Perfectly anticipated, really well worked. Drifting on and still
Why is it? Come on, Modric. You gotta show me something. Damn it. Good.
setting something now.
There you go, Lukita. That's showing me something.
The opening goal, and what a great start it's been. Tommaso Pobega. Jordi Alba.
Also really frustrating. Thank you for the block. What? My word, game. What is happening?
Di Maria.
Yeah, it's on me.
Brilliant anticipation.
Okay, I've got a better idea of play going on in this game. I just gotta keep this up then. Sancho's being really heavy. Oh, ho, ho.
Beautifully weighted ball.
It's gonna mess me up on that one too. Completely out-muscled when I've got 90 strength there. Yeah. I'm not gonna get there. What a long ball.
Yeah, that certainly opens it up.
Well read to gain possession. This looks too easy. It looks far too easy.
Yeah, I am massively struggling. And also none of my player switches are going anywhere near the right player. I'm just not right on the controller today.
He's reacted so quickly.
Come on.
Yildiz.
Thank you. Goes Jaden. Really? Oh. I get that one, thank you. Want that with the right foot, not the left, but okay. Yeah, it was risky, and I knew, but felt comfortable enough. What? I literally cannot make sense of it, though. Not even in the slide. Like, Modric, what was that? Vicar. He's gonna celebrate too. He stops his run. I don't get it. Huh.
Forward progress continues. Cannavaro recovering possession.
That's really good awareness there.
Jordi Alba. Time to get creative from here, but able to deal with the danger decisively. Well defended.
This guy.
Asensio. Promising looking ball. What can they do from here?
What is teaching you how to set up games, sir? Okay. You want to pause for me? Okay, dude. Game on. Tekkz is making in-game noise. I do not have a video on how to set it up, no. It depends on which controller you have, though, because there's different programs. Okay, but he continues his run in that. Like I say, I cannot make sense of it.
Well, nice approach play, but the final pass wasn't quite good enough.
This literally might as well be a hacked game. It's unbelievable. You can't use the games. Games are specific with their own controllers. It's not like an application that can work with multiple. I cannot. Just AI, man. Just AI gets that. And it's so weird.
Turnaround in possession. Excellent positioning.
I can't understand. No matter what I do, I can't get this game right now. What if I do build up on both? Like a 4-2-3-1.
The action restarts. The second half's underway. Jordi Alba. Now Modric. How to choose the right option.
Thank you, Jaden.
And this just got very interesting indeed. With time for another one yet. Fabio Cannavaro.
If I have DLP on one side, does it make more sense to have that side as attack?
Position to be in, keeping the ball and the lead. Atenea.
Okay. Yeah, I shouldn't be doing that first time. Oh, okay.
Well, what a place to lose the ball just when the chance was on.
Okay. Just AI gets it, man. He lifts his foot up to miss it. What incredible goalie. I've never seen the goalie react that well to sprinting down to the side. That was incredible.
Well, they were nice and compact there and defended that fairly easily.
Okay. Bro, and he's gonna get to pick it up. Thank you, Jordy. Please. No, what a save. Oh, yeah. That's so spammy, but that's what this game is now. What? Jeez. Nice. I canceled that. It didn't register it. Wow. Oh, it's so difficult there. Thank you. This works. What a ball. Jaden. That would be saved. Wow. Okay. There's that plus, of course, Modric.
Well, at some point, this has to become more cohesive.
Player switches are so off today. Thank you, Ellie Meek. Of course the AI does it. Good.
Perfectly anticipated, really well won.
Please, Jack. You can involve Jaden with press proven. He's good, isn't he? He is something special. Also, I can't believe this one goes in. Incredible. Literally copying my evos because you don't know who else to to do when you trust me dribbling wise. Well, Jaden's phenomenal. I, from the bottom of my heart, highly, highly recommended, man. Oh, he's gonna get out here too. No.
Euro.
Yeah.
Ovega.
Okay, okay.
Ready to intercept there. Sancho. What a place to lose the ball just when the chance was on. If they want to win it, this could be the chance.
Okay, he's still got it.
Jordi Alba.
He doesn't do the skill move.
Attack, and it's come to nothing.
He just never performs it.
Can't hold on to it. This could be threatening. Cambiasso.
No.
And there it is. It's full time.
Ah, all of that. Just not rewarded. Wow. Man. Tough. Tough day on the game here. Oh no. You could have scored 10 goals by now if you didn't do all those unnecessary skill moves. 10 goals against the 9 players they've got in the box? No. Incorrect. Incredibly incorrect. Now with how the team's set up though, I am struggling with double playmaker single plus more than I thought I would. I'm not quite sure what the adjustment is though. It's gotta be smarter recognition of the movement and more L1 R1 moves. But this whole weekend, the past little while, I've been massively lacking in the AI for everything. It's gonna be the final one shot. Oh, if we can get a game. He goes 15 up, but for Hunks he does too many unnecessary skill moves. If I do too many unnecessary skill moves, what's the adjustment? What do you want? What do you want from me? More through balls, more shots taken.
Well, conditions really couldn't be any better here tonight. A very warm welcome to you on this fine evening.
I think you could have scored way more. So my goal is not to win more. And it's very easy to assume that that's what the goal is. My goal is not to win more. My goal is to win more playing a very specific way, playing my way, playing even if that's restrictive, even if that will net me less wins now. I want to beat people, but properly in the future. I have specific things I want to accomplish on the pitch. I want to use specific types of players. I want to get into specific types of positions. And yeah, it's not as meta as what this guy just did. The player locks and getting the ball wide and spamming all that stuff, but
For the visitors, Marc-Andre ter Stegen is in goal. Frenkie de Jong plays alongside Sergio Busquets in the centre of the park, and they'll play with a low.
like I'd much rather win my games doing this. Because it's way more fun. And it's more fun for my viewers.
Jordi Alba.
Grealish.
Oh, could be a chance here. Waiting for the right moment. Luka Modric.
I don't have any support there. That was interesting. I didn't expect not to have any. Oh, the first touch. Give me that. Yeah.
And it's being passed around, but nobody wants to keep it.
So like it's one thing to criticize, but it doesn't mean anything to. Ooh. Okay. I should have conceded there. It doesn't mean anything to me to criticize because our goals aren't the same. You know what I mean?
Jordi Alba.
Take Grealish there. That's free. Oh, you move him near post. Did not expect that. Yeah, closed down. I could not think of a way to escape that, actually. Interesting. Yeah, that's fair. Not with Modric, not yet.
When Jadon Sancho is in top form, he's an absolute joy to watch. He provides something special for us.
Like, this is the thing. I gotta do all those skill moves because how else do I get a shot that works there? Vicario, I thought you palmed that back into the net. Give. That's going out of bounds. Give me that. No. Jaden. That next touch shouldn't have been a tech touch. I should have done something else. He moves him near post again. Thank you. No. Was not the best for me. That also wasn't the best. Okay, got away with it. Nice. Yeah, that's fair. That's really poor. No, I covered that well in time though. Nice. It's just covered enough by the AI. I don't really think it would be, you know. What? We'll move him near post again. I love that chat's so ready to defend me. I have an army of people who are like, no, Hayes is right every single time. It doesn't even matter if I'm actually right or not. I appreciate it. I'll address this when we get to halftime, but I mean, just a moment there. Still got it out wide. It's kind of wild that those passes still work. I wanted that to Modric. That was just... That one I think was me, though. I just actually aimed to the wrong player. Ooh. Okay, I'll take that, though. That's poor for me. Oh. I'll take that. Nice. That was important. I'll take it. Okay. Two different roles in the CMs for staggered lines makes a huge difference. It could. We'll do more experimenting with that in the future. This one's working well. Oh, worked well enough in that game. It's like the game, don't get you wrong, could have scored more. 15 EU in the US, it's different than the EU. I can't just move to Europe, bro. I don't know what you want from me. I don't play with wingers, I hate doing the meta stuff, just want fun attacking AI and enjoy the game. I want fun attacking AI and it's not in the game, so I become a dribbler instead. But I'm with you, Hunks. I'm very glad that we're both very, very anti the 4-5-1. I've never played a meta formation. When the 4-3-2-1 was meta, I didn't use it. When the 4-3-1-2 last year was meta, I didn't use it. Now that's the 4-5-1, 4-4-2, 4-4-1-1, I won't use it. This is close, though, and I grant you, I came from the 4-3-3-2. This is, where is it? This is what I used for 90% of the year. And then they did a patch that was supposed to improve the wingers, and it broke this for me. I cannot get it to work anymore. So realistically, this is the same formation. It's left mid, right mid instead of left wing, right wing. I would do everything I could. I would sell, like, I would give away, I don't know, 1 million coins for them to patch the 4-3-3 to be what it was. I can't get it, so this is about all I've got for now. That said, I like skillers, so, like, I can use, you know, Dabinia as, like, a cam. She actually doesn't have right mid. A card like this, you know, like, there are skillers in the center, but generally speaking, a lot of the cards I like to use are out wide, and just, it works better for dribbling for me. We're calling it, it's a night on the stream anyway. I've got to go. It's late for me too. We didn't get anywhere near what we would have done today. I gained like 4 points out of a potential 12 or 15 or something. I'm not getting it to work very well, and I don't know what the adjustment needs to be. It is frustrating to get a comment like that of just like, I don't know, you didn't mean it poorly, but it does come off as not supportive. The one with quick, I don't like quickstep myself, but it's still 5-5, still a good body type. I prefer trickster myself, but like I'm the dribbler here, so I get it. It's a little frustrating because like we're trying something here. This is also a very not meta team. Nobody has Van de Donk. I've never come up against Grealish once. Di Maria I've seen a couple times. Nobody has Jaden, and I'd rather Danny. He just doesn't have the rules. Like, we're trying something unique. I know there's a couple players in here that are a little bit more meta, but I need pace in the center backs if I'm going to commit with so many players forward. So, like, I really appreciate the sportiveness because we're trying something, and so if you're like, hey, you could have scored more without doing the skill moves, but they're nice to watch or something like that, would be a more supportive message, and chat would have liked it more. I think that's what they're annoyed about. we're trying something here, and there's a way it comes off across text when you don't have the actual, like... Because that message could be read like, oh, you could have scored more without, like, doing skill moves, or like, hey, I'm just letting you know, could have scored more without skill moves, and we can't tell over text. That said, I appreciate the rest of chat being, like, ready to jump to my defenses. That one wasn't that bad. We had a couple messages before you, hunks, that were more on the border of, like, the frustrating whatever. Saying got easy matches on... I mean, I don't know. I don't have the ability to move to EU to test, so I don't really... Like, that one doesn't bother me. You're not somebody score 5 million goals in the most boring way possible. We have the IQ. The IQ of the rest of the FIFA community. Not that I believe in IQ. Anyway, we're done here. Good night, everybody. Go enjoy something better than this game. I might catch you all tomorrow. We'll see what we can cook up as I just try to relearn the game a little bit.